The internet gives us so many things, and some are not so good, but this. The internet gave us this week.
Oh, that's adorable. I have to say, that hamster must be a monster if that guy's that worried about that hamster eating a tiny ass burrito. Pretty sure if that burrito was filled with, like, lettuce, it would have eaten it.
Somebody just made a tiny ass burrito for a hamster. A part of me wants to go, why? And a part of me was like, damn, that was a lot of work. But good on you, bro.
It is the cutest thing I have seen all week. All week. It just shoved the little burritos in its mouth and it's going.
So happy she liked that video.
When did you guys get in frame? This is SCNS Live.
It's time!
Lucky episode 13!
Whose
it's
house? My house!
Literally.
Oh, literally, yes.
Hi guys, welcome to the show. We have a wonderful show for you tonight, just packed with all kinds of awesome stuff. We're going to be discussing the Star Wars casting, or potential casting, rumored casting, because that's been everywhere, that I've seen anyway. We've also got some not so good things. We've got some interesting things. Tonight we have Matt blah 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 blah.
Yes. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the show, everyone. Excelsior.
We also have Jason the X.
70% of the cast members from this show have grabbed my ass at one time or another. Make that 90.
And our wonderful Professor Chris K is working the board. Where is that noise coming from? Jason.
This is how you want this is what you did, isn't it? You actually made it to where your phone was on ringer so you could talk about how you just got a GS5.
Again.
I've got some weird things about this GS5 I have to get out there right away.
Okay.
You sure have a problem.
Jason's
Anyway,
going to share.
We'll share that later. No, I will tell you guys later.
All right.
Professionalism.
I remember I was singing its praises last week, but I got...
Back to the show.
Anyways, let's get down to some super cool nerd news. Okay, so if y'all remember from last season, I covered Banned Book Week, which I still think all of those books are on that list are BS. Like, those are all great books. They should not be there. How dare you? But I've got some more book banning bullshit for you this week.
Ooh, she dropped the S-bomb.
Oh, I
A lot
did.
of alliteration, actually.
Yeah.
You know it's
Banning bullshit.
So, Idaho has, or not Idaho, yeah.
You
Iowa.
know.
out of pit.
You be quiet. Iowa, I am very sorry, has banned The Absolute True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. It is a new book that's come out. It's a coming-of-age story about a young boy who decides to go to an all-white high school off of the reservation, which, that's incredible. That's an awesome book, and it would work because that area has 5 reservations. 5. The book is banned. And so, okay, whatever. It's got brief mentions of masturbation. That makes sense, I guess. It's not what we talk about in our homes, as quoted from another woman that lives there, a parent, and that's still bullshit. But this is where it becomes even more bullshit, guys. Some teenagers got together and were doing a book giveaway. It was book giveaway night. It's a nationwide, it might even be worldwide holiday, where you just give books away. And there was a petition to try and get the book reinstated back in the school's curriculum, but it failed. However, it had enough money for 350 books to be given away for free. That's awesome. And so they gave away all but 20 copies of the books.
Wow.
Yeah, to eager hands, because once you tell them you can't read that book,
I want to go read it now.
exactly. And that's why it excelled. And a parent called the cops on them. She called the cops because the students were giving away books at a book giveaway without parental consent. Teenagers were giving away books without parental consent.
At a book fair.
At basically a book fair, yeah.
Wow, boy.
The cops and if I can remember the K-Boy, which is the local radio or the local TV station, came out there. The cops were like, "Why are we out here?" Read some of the book, was like, "There's nothing wrong with this," and left.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For once, I'm glad someone got some common sense on that. Jeez.
Now.
You okay over there?
Oh, I was belching, actually.
Yeah, I know. Like, we could hear it. You were just sitting there like...
I have no tact on camera. I'm sorry. Moving on.
Now, here's where it gets awesome. This is the good news out of it.
Okay.
The book publishing company, I forgot the publishing company, I apologize. I'm a terrible newscaster. But
do that research.
they matched the books that were bought with the fund money, the 350 books. They matched 350 books to give away in Meridian, which is the city where this all took place, by the way.
Well, nice.
Yeah. So if you're in Meridian and they haven't given them all away, go get one. It's free, and this is a great book. Do it.
I like that the company actually stepped up, because banning books is just really stupid.
You know who else banned books? Hitler.
Actually, he did. Yeah,
He did. Book burning.
Don't
Yeah.
be-
No one wants to be Hitler.
If life has taught us a lesson, you don't be Hitler. Just don't be Hitler.
On that note, Jason, you have a story for us this
Why
week,
do y'all
right?
keep giving... when we do the show rundown, now everybody knows what I dislike and what I like, and one of the things I don't like is DC, even though Batman Eternal is really good. Which we'll
Let
talk
me
about that
just
later on.
drop the hammer on that right
What?
now. I create the show log.
And, okay, look, I'm not saying, but why do you give me DC stories, and I hate DC?
You
Because
post
you know why?
the DC story.
Doesn't mean I want it. Anyway, I'm moving on.
Anyways, yes.
So, okay, here's the deal. They have, Warner Bros. Has officially announced that, yes, they are doing a Justice League movie, and it is a continuation of Man of Steel 2. And there were rumors of flying that they were filming both of these movies back to back. And, of course, we've seen all kinds of rumors of casting, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and everyone's been wondering, who's playing what, here's the thing I'm wondering, where's the script? Because apparently there is not a script yet for Justice League.
Wow.
And we've gotten, Jason Momoa is planning to play Aquaman. Good choice.
I thought that was rumored, by the way.
It is a rumor.
It's a rumor.
But he passed up. There's not a rumor he passed up playing Drax the Destroyer. But if you're going from Drax to Aquaman, that's like going from a Ferrari to a smart car. I'm just
Excuse
saying.
you.
Oh.
Whatever.
Aquaman is amazing. Don't make me kick your ass.
Anything DC is. Anyway,
Girl, you rolled that neck when you say that.
So everyone was wondering, though, with all the Man of Steel 2 casting, well, is this all going to be a Man of Steel? No, it's not. They are filming Justice League movie back to back. And by my clock, you need to hurry up because Marvel's still kicking your ass. By the way, we're going to see Spider-Man 2 tonight.
Are we ready for that yet?
I don't know. Is it time to go? Because, hey, it's been a great show, guys.
Yeah, see you guys.
This is SCNS Live. We're going to Spider-Man 2.
But I've got a story
Ah,
before
damn it.
that.
Aw, man.
And by God, I will tell it. in continuation of the DC story about Justice League movie coming out, which I fondly call Justice League 2, there actually was an announcement made as to who's going to play Cyborg in, and someone's going to think, hey, maybe he's talking about Justice League. I'm not. I'm talking about Man of Steel 2 because Cyborg has been added to Man of Steel 2.
Or Justice League or whatever.
Which is why I called Man of Steel 2 Justice League. Just call it that because that's what it is. The actor who's going to be playing Cyborg, a.k.a. Victor Stone, is going to be Ray Fisher. Now, anybody know who Ray Fisher is? This
Ray
guy.
Fisher.
I'm not
Sounds
aware.
really familiar. What
Does
has
he?
What's
Does
he
he
been
sound
in?
familiar?
Yes.
Because he's been in literally nothing. He's been in
It
only
sounds
one
familiar.
other movie. I think it was Some Good, the Bad, and it was one movie you probably would have never seen. So he actually is a young up-and-coming actor. He actually did more work in theater before he did anything in film. So Ray Fisher, going to be playing Cyborg. Fun little fact about Ray Fisher, though, is that he actually was one of the people that auditioned for J.J. Abrams' Star Wars Episode 7. So you can tell, hey, he's kind of coming up in the world just a little bit, one step at a time, and so good on him, but I don't know if your marquee role that you want to be in is Justice League. Anyway, who would y'all have thought of? Like, who do y'all, is that, I mean, are you excited for this? Like, who would you have thought of to be Cyborg in general?
I don't care, man. I don't. I've stopped caring about this movie until they actually produce something besides so-and-so's playing this. My argument on all of this is what New 52 was for. New 52 was so that they could make a movie universe because your own universe was so screwed up you couldn't make proper movies. So all the changes they made with New 52 is for this, and they still don't have any product to show for it.
Well, even the New 52 is like, it started out kind of and it's gone kind of I mean, like, they've ruined a lot of good stories with this. There's a bright light in my face for some reason.
Sorry.
Ow. But New 52 has basically ruined a lot of stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, they ruined Nightwing. They ruined Nightwing. We've been talking about this in class. They ruined Nightwing. I'm sorry, they ruined him. He's a secret agent now.
I'm just not really concerned at all with what DC is doing.
Well,
Nope.
Cyborg actually is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
I'm actually very excited for Cyborg to be involved. We'll see what happens. I mean, obviously, Man of Steel 2 is, to be honest, it's Justice League, so let's just call it what it is.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for the Venom. I am, but give me something.
Here's what I want. I want there to be a rumor about a script. I don't care about the rumor about any of other characters.
I didn't get to that.
Surprise me about the other characters. I want that con feeling whenever, we found out that in Star Trek, John Harrison was actually Khan.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Well, the thing
That's
was
what I want.
that I didn't address before I started on my rant. Zack Snyder is heading this up. And there are no rumors for the script. They did say it is going to follow the New 52 Justice League story. Basically, the one that they started out the New 52 Justice League with, did it for 4 or 5 issues, and then they went into a normal Justice League universe. It was so unnecessary. Sorry. But that's the scoop with Justice League. Anyway, I'm done talking about
Now,
this.
speaking
jackasses.
of scoops and speaking of rumors, we have one that actually became true, and our very own Cora has the story.
Guys, the myth has been busted. The myth is busted. Do you know what myth I'm talking about? Do you?
I
do.
do.
You? Do you? Atari Games, found in the desert of New Mexico.
Damn it.
E.T., the extraterrestrial. They've been found. It was all true. The legends are true, guys.
I am actually damned surprised
The myth
that
has
this
been
story was real.
busted.
I mean, we actually have talked about this before, and I think it was Chris and I talked about it, and I said this was bull crap.
And they found it.
And here I am, eating crow.
And
Son of a
not,
bitch.
not
I'm
even
so pissed right now.
not even just one copy. 100 cartridges have been found so far.
That was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm aware. They went into my stash. I'm aware
Oh,
of what
God.
happened. I'm pissed.
Also, they found not just E.T. the extraterrestrial. They found other cartridges like Centipede. Like, they found more than just.
Let's be honest, though. Let's be honest. E.T. was not that good of a game.
Oh, no.
That's why it was buried out in the desert.
Buried out in the desert because it was the worst game ever created. Basically, you're E.T., a little pixelated E.T. that all you are is 2D. Like,
You were literally 16 pixels.
that's it. And you're just going from like level to level. And are you doing anything? Nope, not really.
I'm just going to call on Hannah because you were actually very excited about this story because I'm sorry, how did you put it? How did you put it when we were talking about this earlier?
It's like we're the Mythbusters. I get to be Adam Savage, and you're Jamie Heineman.
And I'm that weird Asian dude that's
Wouldn't that be
Grant
weird?
Imahara.
Anyway,
Hi.
why's it got to be weird? Anyway,
Yeah. But yeah, the
It's not-
Mythbusters. I'm just
saying
excited.
All Asian guys are weird. I'm just saying he's weird.
I'm just
Iron Man
disappointed
already.
because all the times that people told me about this Atari ET story, I would just say, that sounds so stupid. Why would anybody do that?
And then.
And then I'm wrong.
Now, there is speculation that it's just a bunch of people that went out in the desert with some garbage men that found a bag of games that nobody fucking wanted, which was a big bag of E.T., and buried it there, and then...
Leaked information.
No, buried it out there, and then pretended to find it, but documenters found it, so
Listen,
I don't know.
A
I don't
treasure
know.
is a treasure, and a treasure hunt is a treasure hunt. As long as X marked that spot, they got themselves some treasure.
Yeah.
All right. Amazing, though. Seriously.
Yeah. Now, Jason, you got some awesome Sentai news.
I do have some Sentai news. It's actually kind of old news, but it's awesome news. So one of the series that I liked, this series actually predates what Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are based off of, Z-Ranger. This is actually Sun Vulcan. It's the first Super Sentai series to actually have its own giant robot. These are the characters over here, if you already showed them. Yeah, it was a 3-person Ranger team. But back in the day, somebody of genius intellect figured that this would make a good property to bring to the States. And that man was Stan Lee. Yes, Stan Lee actually spoke that he enjoyed this show. And he wanted to bring it to American TV. But unfortunately, they told him the idea was just very silly, and they said no.
Because they're stupid.
So a couple of years later, of course, Z-Ranger comes along. Somebody, Haim Saban, says, we can market this for the States. That's a great idea. So whereas Sentai's been going for 30 plus years in Japan, it could have possibly, we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of it now. If Stan Lee had gotten his way, we'd be celebrating the 25th anniversary of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which there actually was no, they were called Sun Vulcan. They weren't called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So that would kind of change the mythos just a little bit.
Oh, God, if it was them, and if it was Stan Lee and Marvel really holding the reins to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and not, was it Saban or something like that?
Saiban.
Man, that would
Saban.
so much better.
Saban.
So much better.
I just wonder, I question everything that we've done with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which it's very loved here in the States as well as over there, but I question how it would have changed the mythos a little bit. Would it still be going? I mean, it's been going in Japan. But anyway, so yeah.
I mean, it's still going in the U.S.
Yeah, it still is.
It's
But I wonder
delayed.
when
but
it has
it's
still
going.
been going. So yeah, Stan Lee, the master of ideas, wanted to bring it over, and then someone ripped off his idea a couple years later. So yeah, Sun Vulcan could have been here.
And that makes me sad because you showed me that little bit of an intro for it
I know
before the
it's like
show, and I'm like, this is
early
actually
80s fabulous.
It's cheesy. Don't get me wrong. It's cheesy. It's the 80s, but it was really interesting. Actually, it wasn't that bad.
It was one, and it had the first giant robot, which was the appeal of it. So yeah.
And the animatronics on that robot weren't that bad
It's
either.
just some dude in a suit. No, it isn't. It's cheesy as hell.
Oh no.
But it's still Power Rangers. It's still Super Sentai. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. So Stan Lee could have given us Sun Vulcan earlier. So anyway.
Well, I've got one word for you to move along to our next story.
Football.
Matt, get back to your camera.
Football! Alright, so Madden NFL 15 is, we finally got a release date from EA Sports. Madden NFL 15 is going to be coming out for all next-gen systems, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360 as well, and PS3. It's going to be coming out on August 26th. So that's pretty happy for it makes a lot of us Madden football sports fans pretty happy that it's going to be coming out in August. Finally get a release date. Now, as far as who's going to be on the cover, you actually get to decide who's going to be on the cover.
Really?
Because Madden is once again having their cover vote. And that's going to start on May 8th. So next Thursday, the same day as the draft, they're going to be doing the first round of the tournament for the Madden NFL 15 cover vote. So if you have a favorite player and it's on that tournament, you're going to want to vote a lot for that player. So last year's winner was Barry Sanders. And if you remember, the Madden was called Madden NFL 25. And the reason why it was called 25 is because it was the 25th anniversary, and that's the reason why they've gone back to Madden NFL 15, because 2015, that sort of thing. They're going back to the yearly annual calendar of titling this. So I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you guys, because especially Jason, I know he's excited.
Actually, I'm just glad that you had more to add to that, because I was going to be like, they're coming out with another Madden game? That's not news. That's just give me a date it's going to happen on. It's going to happen. It's kind of like wrestling games now. We know it's coming.
Here's the thing, though. And I actually wrote an article on Cinelinks.com explaining why Madden fans get so excited for new Madden games to come out.
Because y'all are lame. Sorry.
Oh.
Did you read it?
Huh?
Shots
I
fired.
actually did read it. I'm not going to. Yes, you put it up. You put it up as the link for your story. So yes, I read it. Go ahead.
We're powered by Cinelinks.com. Anyway, Madden fans, we get excited about it because, I mean, if you're as diehard of a Madden player as I am, I mean, you get to play with all of your friends on League Play. You get to be an owner. You get to be a coach. You get to make changes and do all these trades and try and beat your friends and all these different things. And then you also get an updated roster. So any rookies that you're excited to see or excited to play with, like Johnny Manziel, or you have Jadeveon Clowney, anybody that you're really excited to see and really excited to play with, you can actually play in these new updated rosters. And that's why Madden fans get so excited, because if you're playing, like, if I'm playing Madden 25 and we go into a draft, I'm not going to be able to get Johnny Manziel. So, it's one of those things where it's kind of cool because you get to play with the players you've been wanting to play with ever since they were in college. And, of course, you can always do the whole NCAA games, but let's go pro. Why not? Now, speaking of pro, because I know you guys are like...
Only kind of, because
I
normally
mean, football, I love football. I mean, if I could have had a story about, the schedule being released last week, I would have done that, but this is a nerd show, so the fact that we get to do gaming and football, pretty happy about that. But, speaking of going pro, Cora, you've got a story.
I've got more bullshit. I'm like channeling Rob this week. Like, I got all the bullshit stories this week. I'm so pissed at this story, I'm sorry. Okay, so, in order to be a Buffalo Jill cheerleader...
Buffalo Bills.
No, they're called Buffalo Jills.
Oh, okay.
And even in the handbook it says we are Buffalo Jills cheerleaders. So in order to be a New York Buffalo Bills cheerleader, you gotta have some, like, hygiene. And normally, I would assume, if you are a female and you are old enough to be in a major league, be a major league cheerleader, I would assume you know how to clean things down there. I would assume this.
And your bajingo?
Yes. Actually, no, we're not even going to censor this. In your vagina. If you know how to clean your vagina, you should. You should. If you don't, I'm sorry. What are you doing? Out of here. Anyway, that was weird. The pamphlet for... Get out! God, this is not funny. Anyways, the handbook for the Buffalo Jills cheerleaders tells them how to clean things. I didn't even bother writing notes on this. I'm just gonna pull up the story because it is 12 pages on how to be hygienic.
Hold up. Now, go. No. I'll wait. I will wait. I have to hear this first.
I'm going to read you a direct quote from the book. I'm calling it a book. It's 12 pages plus other shit. It's a book. The guidebook. Let's see, where is it? A tampon too big can irritate and develop fungus. A product left in too long can cause bacteria or fungus buildup. Products can be changed should be changed at least every 4 hours, except when sleeping. They can be left in for the night, which, by the way, that is bullshit. If you're wearing a tampon when you sleep, that is a bad thing. Those are instructions on the damn box.
Oh my God.
Those are on the damn box.
Look, there is a point when you tell a young lady these kinds of things. Usually it's when they're a pre-teenager. Or even, my 2-year-old is learning how to bathe herself. It's like, why are we instructing grown women? I don't know. I have no idea.
Guys, it's really not all that surprising. You look at the Buffalo Bills. They're a failure of a franchise, so it only makes sense that their cheerleaders are the reason why their football players can't play. Because while they're out there, the football players are like, oh God, oh God, we never win a home game. It smells so terrible.
That's horrible.
It gets even better, guys. It's not just about the hygiene. They get paid next to nothing. Let's see, it says here, Jill is paid next to nothing. No money for game day cheering. None for practice. None for the bulk of her minimum 20 personal appearances. None for the tips she receives. But must turn in during the mandatory Jill's golf tournament. They're mandated to turn in any tips they make. And is classified by the team as a volunteer or independent contractor. They're basically doing this for fun now. They're not really getting paid. That's bullshit.
Well, you think about it, though. Think about it. The Buffalo Bills, fun fact, people don't know about this, they're actually in between owners right now because their last owner just died. So they're actually looking for a person to, buy out the team. Well, one of the people who is set to potentially buy the team is Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump, as we all know, is well known for having the Miss America pageants, or the Miss USA pageants.
That explains everything.
That explains some stuff. Hey, this problem could be fixed rather quickly, and we might get beauty pageants to be the cheerleaders.
Uh-huh.
What, you don't think so?
This is a horrible story. I
would think that Donald Trump, with the amount of money that he actually does spend for the Miss America pageants, he could actually spend more money on these on the women.
You could, but it extends farther than that, too. Like, this whole article is just filled with bullshit. I'm sorry, this is, annoying me. Like, I understand some of the stuff that's in the handbook. Like, you have to go to a certain hairdresser, the same one that everyone is going to. Because I'm an actress myself. And if you have to look a certain way for everything, you want it to be uniform. So I can understand that. I can give them a slide on that one. Because it's a hairdresser, and I know that's usually important, but it's a hairdresser. But they cannot speak slang at all. Like, they can't say like, I seen it, use guys, dude, them guys, pee, and ain't. They can't say things like that at all. No contractions, no nothing. Like, they can't date anyone on the football team. That's kind of a duh. They can't sleep with anyone on the football team. Duh. A lot of it is either bullshit or it's stuff that you should already know because common sense. And I highly doubt these girls are stupid.
If I hadn't said that I knew who the owner was potentially going to be, I would have thought that Donald Sterling owned them.
Oh. But I'm so much filled with anger at this because women are not stupid. I'm going to assume these women aren't stupid because they're women and they've made it this far in life. Granted, people have made it farther being dumb, but common sense. All of this is common sense and things you learn when you're a preteen or a teenager. I'm done. Or I'll rant about this all night. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm
Sure?
done. I'm done.
You sure you're done?
I am
actually
so
glad
done.
she got this story. It's almost, oh, hell no. Seriously, I love it.
That's true.
Jason, you have good news. Give us good news.
Okay, good news, because I just noticed on my sheet that Matt gave me a Marvel story. So,
I did. I tried to balance it out.
with the juggernaut that is Marvel, and they're banking a lot. Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out August 1st. Well, they're already announcing Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Yes, we're planning for a May 2016 release. So, yeah, right here. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. They were already taking a big enough risk with this movie as it is. This is just like kicking sand in the face of the kid at the beach. Good luck, DC. I'm sorry.
I just have a few words for you.
Make my Marvel?
No. Ooga chaka.
I'm not doing it. I don't.
Yeah, let's actually
magic's
let's.
I hooked on a feeling.
All right, so the magic was still there. Okay. All right, so Matt, you got a quick story about.
Very quick story.
Money.
I would go more into it and get as passionate as Cora here or Rob, because this is probably an oh hell no for Rob. J.P. Morgan Chase has decided that they are going to start closing hundreds of bank accounts that belong to porn stars.
Bullshit.
Porn stars.
Still bullshit.
Still porn stars.
Still bullshit.
Tegan Presley, a porn star her own, said that she was told that because she was an infamous figure in adult business, that they could no longer do business with her. Reason being is because they found it to be a risk. A risk. Because the DOJ, that's the Department of Justice, said that all financial institutions need to close the bank accounts of anybody that they feel is caught doing illegal activity and or the government does not like. So they took this upon themselves to pretty much close their accounts. So over 100 porn stars have their accounts closed, no matter how long they've been with the bank, no matter if they've been grandfathered in, they're just being cut out.
You know, I never thought I would say these words, but I mean, involving porn, but that just doesn't sound ethical.
It's bullshit. I'm just gonna keep saying that. It's bullshit.
It doesn't sound ethical at all. So what?
SCNS Live, episode 13, brought to you by the word bullshit.
And porn. And the number 3. Actually, the number 2, because we're going to see Amazing Spider-Man 2. Are we done here yet?
Well,
No!
we would
Sorry.
be if we would go to break.
Okay, fine.
All right, you know what? We're gonna go to break before I blow a gasket. Here, watch the thing on Boba Fett.
Bullshit.
Star Wars.
Bullshit.
May the 4th be with you.
Just go.
Hey guys, it's Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinks.com, and this is the review of the Star Wars The Black Series, number 08, Han Solo. Yes, got these guys from my local comic shop, my favorite place that we love to do our show from, Collected Comics in Plano. They had these two, they didn't have Greedo and Boba Fett, but they did have him and somebody else. Well, they had Princess Leia in the Slave Leia outfit, but we'll get to her in just a second. I want to go ahead and review Han here. Let's take a look at the box that Han comes in. Star Wars The Black Series. These boxes are just kind of dull, man. Just, you know, it's not much to them. Look on the back, you know, shows he's getting ready to blast Greedo. Han shot first. We all know that. Anyway, he fell down as I hit him with the box. So yeah, here's Han, looking very cool with his vest. And I love the look of this guy. Now, while the face sculpt is not exactly Harrison Ford, it's close enough. Got the undershirt here. You've got this nice flexible vest here, which you can take this off if you finagle a little bit. It's not that hard. I love the look of the gun holster. And of course, you've got his blaster held here. And this peg will actually get in here. It's a little hard to get in, but it will. You just got to make sure the gun is positioned right, and it'll stay there. What I do like about this guy is that you can actually put his hand there and pull out the blaster. It's perfectly level with his hand. But yeah, you got the red stripes down the pants, and these are actually molded, not just paint. Look how the low-slung holster you got around the leg there. You got these nice shiny boots. Pretty cool. Now, if you notice, he has his gloves on. That's because he actually comes with interchangeable hands. These are the hands that he was wearing when he was blasting TIE fighters from the Millennium Falcon. But you can just pop those off. And he's, now I know how Luke feels. No, just kidding. Anyway, for some ungloved hands, there you go. That simple. But yeah, nice looking figure. Some detail on the vest. I love the detail on the hair. Yeah, just an overall very nice figure. As far as articulation wise, you've got tilt here and a rotation. Double jointed knees, and these are all ratchet joints. Got a twist at the thighs. Got a ball joint up here at the hip. He doesn't have waist articulation, but he does have a very nice torso joint that's very low. And I like how he's not over muscular, he's just pretty much proportionate. Got some ball jointed shoulders, only a single joint at the elbow, but it will twist here. And the hands will go back and forth, and of course rotates on that ball joint. One thing that disappointed me about this guy, you can't get his head up and down, is that him and Luke have small...
Oh, Star Wars. Let's just go ahead and get it over with. What do you guys think of the new cast or the rumored cast? I'm sorry.
I'm actually looking up some more of the cast right here. Is meet the new cast here. So of course, yeah, we got Harrison, Carey, and why can't I think of Luke Skywalker's name? Mark Hamill. God, the Joker.
Yay!
Of course, we got them coming back, and there's been. I don't know how I want these characters to appear, because Peter Mayhew's back too. Kenny Baker is even back as R2. Anthony Daniels is back as C-3PO. So we've got the original cast. No Lando though. I noticed that. Where's Lando?
Oh, he's going to come back and betray them, and nobody's going to realize.
He was on Dance with the Stars. He should be in a little bit better shape. Anyway, so as far as the new cast, we got this great shot. I think I put that shot in there of them around the table, because everyone went crazy over this image this week.
Dude, that's a nice
This is
image.
a read-through of the new Star Wars movie, and
Oh,
honestly,
so they finally have a script.
looking at it, it's, as a Star Wars fan, looking at this is exciting. They're in a room, they're reading this for everybody, and look, R2-D2's in the corner over there. Look at him, he's over the top right corner. They didn't have to do that. They did this shot for us.
They
Let us
did.
know that they're coming with it. All right, so let's see. So we got the new actors here. I don't know what order you have them in, Chris, so you go ahead and help me out there. Who's this guy?
This is John Boyega. John Boyega was in a really cool British film a few years back called Attack the Block.
Oh.
Kind of a neat sci-fi movie.
You keep telling me to watch that movie.
It is an awesome movie. Nick Frost is in it. Dude, you have got to watch it.
Okay. John Boyega, so who's next up?
This is Daisy Ridley.
She's a relatively unknown
Wait,
actress.
did I pull
She
in these
hasn't
pictures?
really.
Did I pull in these pictures? I thought I did.
She actually hasn't done much. So yeah, isn't she supposed to be playing one of the solo kids?
Really?
Well,
Is she rumored to play a solo kid?
I think supposedly
gonna
she's
be-
supposed to be playing a solo kid.
Mara?
Huh?
Well, we talked about this a little bit on the Father Gamer podcast. We have no idea who these characters are going to play. It's new. It's exciting.
Except we do know that Adam Driver is going to be a bad guy, and there's
So that's
Adam
Adam
Driver
Driver
right
right there.
there.
Okay.
Oh, he looks like a bad guy.
You probably all know Adam from a little TV show on HBO called Girls.
Right.
Oh
right.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So next up we got who's this?
That's Adam Driver.
No, next up
This is Oscar Isaac.
we have no idea. See, this guy looks like a stormtrooper.
Honestly, he doesn't look like a stormtrooper to me. He looks like he'd be somebody like a chairman of sorts, as they try to build
Yeah.
the Republic back.
I just love that we don't know. We don't know what this universe is going to be. We don't know what state the Republic's going to be in. Okay, I'm sorry. So next up here.
Next you have, well, my precious
Yeah.
Andy Serkis.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet!
yes. Who could he possibly be playing?
He's playing Gollum, bro.
You know what's funny? Jordan, our editor-in-chief at Cinelinks.com, he had a cartoon up where someone's saying Andy Serkis is going to play a new Jar Jar Binks, and he punches him in the face after this.
Yeah,
I have
I
three
love
words
that
for
one.
you. 3 words before we go on to the next guy. Hobbits in space.
Oh.
Domhnall Gleeson. It's Domhnall.
Yes.
Now, who was he in The Hobbit there? Which one was he?
I was talking about Andy Serkis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Andy
Oh.
Serkis.
I said before we go to the next one.
I'm sorry. So who was this guy? I don't know who he is. Don't do that.
Well, his name is Domhnall Gleeson.
I don't know what he's been in.
Donald Gleason, his father, he actually comes from good stock. His father is Brendan Gleeson, a great Irish actor.
So he's a second generation.
Yes, second generation actor. He's actually done a lot of theater.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. He's
And-
cute too.
And also the last one here, I think you may enjoy. It's the great Max Vaughn.
Z Max Von Sydow.
Sydow.
I don't even care what he's playing. I'm just glad he's in it.
Dude, what if he's like a Sith Lord?
Bring it. Yes.
Yeah.
Then I definitely want him to be in this movie because this man can play a bad guy.
That's
right.
right.
Oh.
Chris, do we still have the photo of all of them at the table?
Why, we sure do.
Let's get that.
There you
Yeah.
go.
It's
You
just
wanna
it's
look
awesome.
at this again? That's
Well,
all
it's
I'm
not
saying.
only that, but I'd also like to promote the fact that on Cinelinks.com, one of the writers actually has a breakdown of everything that he sees in this and all the potential things that he sees
Really?
in this.
Ooh.
That's right. So if you go to Cinelinks.com, you can kind of see
We're gonna
what
have to put
he
a-
found. And yeah, we'll have to put a link.
We'll have to put a link. We're gonna put a link down in the description for that. So yeah,
That's right.
this is our huge news. I'm just. Ugh.
I gotta say, when I look
Oh.
at this picture, it makes me kind of want to be like John Madden on the teleprompter and be like, "Yeah, you should get those circles. You circle this. You be like, there's Carrie Fisher.
I
You
just
talk
want
to
to
this
sit
guy."
in the corner and say, "Awesome."
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you see at the
Then
bottom.
watch all of them sleep.
At the bottom, you see where the heads are. I mean, that's either more people that we don't know, or hey, dude, that's just like family members just being there, just watching. That's history.
It really is, and I'm glad they did. I love this is in black and white. I don't know,
Yes.
it just gives it more impact.
Well, it's awesome too because JJ.
Let's just get.
He's
off
not.
this and get back to
No,
our
no, he's
spots
not
here.
showing
Oh.
everything that you need to see. Okay, because this is all just like a smokescreen. The man's a magician. I mean, yeah, you see R2, you see everybody, you
I don't
see
see
the
no lens
cast,
flare.
but then you see the coasters. The coasters are all straight like Star Wars coasters. You see that you just everything. It's just awesome. I love it. I'm not gonna wrap up. It's Star Wars.
Well, we've got an appearance. Anyway, okay.
My uncle can wait.
I am actually just really excited though. I mean,
Yeah.
that solidifies everything for us. We're getting more Star Wars.
We are, and I will be excited when I see more. Like, I'm kind of excited. I'm on the fence of excited because I haven't heard a lot of these actors, and this is a new Star Wars, and I don't know what they're gonna do with it. So I'm on the fence a little bit, but I'm still gonna not be yay or until I see more.
I'll be honest, I'm going to be excited. I mean, I know that we like to temper expectations a lot for a lot of the things that we do, like, that we report on with, like, Justice League and anything DC, really. We always temper expectations. But I'm really excited about this because I feel like it's in good hands with J.J. Abrams. I mean, you've got all the original cast members coming back that are important enough to come back. I just think it's going to be very well done, and especially with Disney taking the reins.
That they're going to continue afterwards. This
This
is
is
passing of the torch.
exactly. This isn't an origin story like the 1, 2, and 3 were. This is continuation, and this is something that I don't think a whole lot of us thought we were ever going to see. So yeah, I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be excited for the whole 2 years until this movie comes out.
Oh, damn it! Sorry.
Potentially 3 years.
Sorry. What?
Anyways, while you guys digest all that, and while these boys calm down a little bit.
Well, actually, we'd like to hear from them.
Oh, we do?
If
What?
if you have an idea as to what this Star Wars movie is going to be, if you think you see something we don't see, tell
Or in the
us.
chat room.
Yeah.
Or our new forums. I'll go to that later. Anyway.
Okay.
Well, while you're commenting, and while these boys calm down a little bit, they need to calm down a little bit, we're going to go find our Uncle Nick because he's wandered off a little bit.
Oh, God. Not that short.
Yeah, he's back. I'm sorry. I wasn't excited either. Oh, God, we
Boo
got
him!
him. Okay, well, while we calm him down,
Where the
too.
hell is the Uzo?
Okay, it's time to go to
Moto.
another to finish up that toy review. Let's go. Boba Fett. Yeah. Han Solo, whatever.
But the peg on the Stormtroopers is bigger than this one, so, What are you going to do? Just pops on and off there. So yeah, that's articulation, and I gotta say, pretty cool. Anyway, as far as the blaster, you can like put his hand here, you can untab this, and actually take his hand and put it on the blaster while it's in there and pull it out. And now it's time to shoot people. Yes, the classic blaster design. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. I love the weathering on this thing. They could have just done this in just black with a silver bit, but they actually put a little brown paint there for the wooden handle. The offset scope. It's pretty much the same one that came with Luke, but hey, it's, Han had it first. The other thing this guy can do is he comes with an alternate belt. So while you got this one, you can just unsnap it from here. Just remove that. Take it down his leg. Yeah, there's no strap or anything to unhook here. Unhookle. Just take it off like that. And what you can replace it with is this belt, which has a Stormtrooper blaster in there. So you can recreate that Death Star scene where he's running after a couple of Stormtroopers yelling, "Ah!" And it just pegs in on the side right here. And then you can take his blaster out, and there is that classic Imperial blaster. So his hands have that one trigger finger over here, so you can fit it in there. So yeah, there you have Han with the Stormtrooper belt on. And I really like the look of this guy. He's just got that same scruffy rogue look that we've come to love with Han Solo. A comparison shot, here he is with Luke, who's a little bit shorter than him, of course. Here's one with R2-D2. I know I probably should have had Darth Maul out, but he's over there. I don't want to go get him. And here he is with a Sand Trooper. Yeah, Han's actually got a little bit of height on the Sand Trooper, which is kind of cool. So anyway, yeah, that's him, guys. That is Han Solo from the Star Wars Black Series, the 6-inch line. And just for another comparison shot, I'll just give you a sneak peek of who's coming up. I did get Leia, so we'll be reviewing her next. But anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by CinemaLeaks.com. Couldn't wait till I finished that, huh? Couldn't wait. Anyway, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by CinemaLeaks. Until next time, guys, I will catch you later.
Found him. Come on in.
Aliasa, skiri,
Hi.
kukla, mwah, kukla,
Carefully
mwah.
describe
Tikanis. Oh, boy, Mr. Jason, where the hell are you?
I'm
Why the
asking-
hell?
I'm-
Why the hell are you not,
I'm not-
here?
I'm not-
You greet me with a
I-
little
oh,
girl.
God,
You greet
Little?
me in a kukle.
Hey, what's up,
Ella,
man?
vrema laki
Yes,
many.
no, no,
Ella,
no,
mwah,
don't touch my-
mwah. Yes, go away,
Oh,
you
the stubble is-
stupid son of a bitch. All right, hello.
I'm pretty sure
hello.
there's stubble mixed up there. Anyway.
Hello, welcome,
Oh,
welcome.
jeez.
Can people see me? Are we looking right? Are we okay?
See, right there. People can see
Chris,
from right there.
Christos, are you okay? Can you see me? Yes. Can you see me, Christos? Are you alright? How's your mother?
She is well,
Your
sir.
mother.
She's doing well.
I
sir.
talk to her often. I know how your mother is.
Ooh,
All right.
okay, that's too much
Mm.
information for
Oh,
me.
Jesus.
What?
Anyways,
Not okay? Not okay.
so
Yes.
why did we bring him on the show again?
He's here to talk to us.
Yes.
Uh,
So you tell me, you were Spider-Man.
Yes.
You were Spider-Man. Why?
Because I like Spider-Man.
But why you wear today? Why you not wear something skimpy? Uncle Nick here. You know for a week.
Because these
I agree with
Spider-
Uncle Nick on this one. I'm sorry.
You be quiet, mister.
Yes, ma'am.
No, he's a good
Because-
boy. He's a good boy. Why you tell him this?
Actually, Uncle Nick, we have some questions from the chat room.
Yeah.
Talk to them later. I'm talking to a beautiful
But
woman.
they have questions for you because they were
Alright.
just talking about Star Wars. They were curious. What's your favorite Star Wars character, Uncle Nick?
hell is Star Wars?
It's-
You don't know what Star Wars is?
With the-
No,
with the-
in
Matt
Greece,
is your.
in Greece.
with the lightsabers and the blasters. You know the guy. I'm your father.
Pew, pew, pew.
With the I am your father.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, I father kids. I mean, I put my lightsaber in girl, and I
Okay,
I
we-
make
Oh,
lots
so
of kids.
you do know what the lightsaber is, right?
Dude,
It's not a glow in the dark condom.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know what
Of course
it
you
is
don't.
then. No.
Okay, so
No, I mean, you in Greece we don't have Star Wars. We have we are blowing up. We are blowing up ships. That's what we have.
Oh, that's what they call it there.
No, in Greece it's Ecclesia Yasuna Kaboom.
Oh, I saw that.
Kaboom.
Us.
Mm. Yes.
Okay,
to be completely honest, blowing up sheep sounds like fun. I think
here's another.
I say
one.
ships, not sheep.
sheeps. So
Ships.
multiple sheeps. Sheep is plural.
What the hell you want?
Is okay. So we're going
Why
to see
the-
we're
why
going to
the-
see Spider-Man
Where
tonight,
the
Uncle Nick.
hell is my nephew?
He's okay.
He's hiding.
Listen, what's your favorite Marvel Comics character, Uncle Nick? Because we're going to see Spider-Man tonight. We're just curious.
My favorite Marvel character is Heracles.
Eric. Oh, really?
Hercules. How do you say? Hercules? Heracles?
We call him Hercules.
We call him Heracles. So Heracles, have you seen the trailer for Heracles? I watch 15 times a day.
That's
And I
actually
watch-
not the Marvel.
I watch him and I say, look,
Um,
Matthew, look, Marvel do it again. Yes, he goes over,
That's not-
Uncle Nick,
he
Uncle
fights
Nick,
stuff,
Uncle Nick.
he gets the Hydra, he crashes into him.
Now
Why the
I
hell
understand
you
that's
touch me.
That's not Marvel.
I marvel at you.
Oh,
Seriously,
that's-
why you not wear something skimpy? I don't understand.
Because nothing I have.
I
that's
want to see
Spider-Man is-
Flash.
Oh, I have my
And
arm.
instead I have to see Jason Flash. I
we
don't want
actually
to
do.
see
We
that.
actually have a normal question. Someone asked Uncle Nick. I'm looking to talk to a girl that I really like. Do you have any
Aw.
pointers for me?
Who says this?
His name is Brian. So
Who's Brian?
I don't know. It's a random question. It
Did
was
you-
submitted to us.
Do you know Brian?
I don't know him personally.
Who knows Brian?
You don't know?
You know what? He's an old
Chris,
man.
do you know Brian? Okay, Chris knows Brian.
You know what? Actually, he's my cousin. So there.
He's your cousin.
Yes, he's my cousin. So he just had a question.
Oh.
So he wanted to
Oh.
just get
How
some-
can he talk to a pretty
Oh.
girl?
how would he talk to a pretty girl? Uncle?
Well, he already has a strike against him. He's his cousin.
You got a point there.
Oh. All right. What you do? You go up to pretty girl. You go up to her. You will be like, I try with her. I try with her. I go, I'm going to get up here for a second.
I
I'm
think
old.
you're going to need a special whistle here, Henry.
All right. Okay. So you go up to the girl. All right. You've already got a couple of drinks. All right. You get two. All right. You get ouzo and you get water. And you go up to her. You be like, hey, girl, here you go. I bought you a drink. All right.
you.
You
You're so
drink. You
sweet.
drink. Yeah. You see here. Yeah.
Hey.
And you drink. You drink. She get drunk. You don't. She don't know.
Oh, God.
She
No,
don't know.
no,
Yeah,
no.
It's okay.
No, we're just going to
It's-
not do
That's
that.
how I meet my wife. It's all right. It's okay.
Wow. Okay, that's... I'm sorry,
No.
Brian.
No?
That was...
Brian, I answer question. You okay? You be good. You be good. You find girl.
Okay, last question
Don't
for Uncle
fall
Nick,
for this.
actually.
What?
What is your favorite TV show?
Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Love Wheel of Fortune. I sit there and I watch, and I watch with my nephew, and we watch and I tell him, I say, Matthew, watch. He too greedy. He going to bankrupt. Solve the puzzle, Kamoto Kadili Sugamo. Why the hell do you not solve the puzzle? You know what it is, but instead you spit. He greedy.
He's greedy. He's very
That
greedy.
and
Very
deal or
greedy.
no deal. Why they not take the deal? Why they not take the deal?
Because if they
you
don't-
have like $300,000. You don't take deal. Yati moro.
Well,
Yati.
I don't know.
Yati.
You got lipstick on your
Timoro.
mouth.
I do have lipstick. It's okay. I kiss. It's all good.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have any other questions?
No, that
Jason?
is it. That is...
Do you have any questions, Chris?
Anybody?
Anyone?
What?
What you say?
I said...
Helado.
Come on.
Come here.
I don't want...
Come here.
I don't, I'm not-
Come here.
If I have to stand in here,
You
you
come
do
here.
too.
You come here. You sit here.
I'm not
You
sitting on
sit.
your lap.
You sit here,
No.
Kamoto
God.
Gadili. Why you be bad boy? Why? Why you say bad things? You know who your uncle is. Kamoto Gadili.
I hope those are keys I'm
It's
sitting
okay.
on.
It's okay. Go get us drink. Go
Round.
get us
Okay.
drink. Go
Round,
now.
Soft.
No. All right.
No,
we
no.
drink together.
We
We
don't-
drink together.
I don't have-
We drink ouzo.
I-
We drink ouzo. We have large glass
Here's
of
one.
ouzo.
Here's
Here
one.
we go. We drink together.
Here's another one.
That's great. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No, wait. No, this is Uncle Nick's.
Bullshit.
Drink Uzo.
Okay, it's
Drink
mine.
it. Keep drinking.
Ah.
All right. Thank you. God.
Well, that was
Moto,
disgusting.
It's a kukla. Yet
What is
Give me
a
that.
kukla?
First parapoli.
What is a
Today
kukla?
we learn word. We say
And
Efharisto. Efharisto, which means thank you.
Efharisto.
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 Say it together. Efharisto.
Efharisto.
You didn't say it together, Gamoto Gadili. 1, 2, 3. Efharisto. All right. You okay now? You'll be okay. You all right? I see you in time.
Yes.
All right. You be good. You be good. All right. Where's my intro? Where's my music?
God.
Oh.
Thank you, Uncle
Yes.
Nick, for coming by. It's always a pleasure.
Please go.
It's always a pleasure. Oh, jeez. 7.
Oh, that was interesting. That was very interesting.
I think I need to call my mom.
No, I think you need to call.
Already called her.
Okay. So, while they have a showdown, why don't you see Jason's pick from the racks this week? Because they were pretty awesome. I liked them.
You'll never know if that was intentional or not. Anyway, guys, it's Jason the X with SCNS Live, and I've got our weekly comic review, Picks from the Rack. Now, normally we do 3 comics. This week, had to up it to 4. So first up this week was Amazing Spider-Man 1. Now, this is great, because Peter Parker's back. Yes, Otto Octavius has left Peter alone. He's not the superior Spider-Man. It's back to the Amazing Spider-Man. And this is a great story penned by one of my favorite artists, Humberto Ramos. Love it to death. Great artwork, and this is chock full of Spidey goodness. We are seeing, of course, Peter's back. We're seeing a little bit of Miguel O'Hara, even a little bit of Kane as the Scarlet Spider, and we even get a little bonus with the Inhuman story that's in the back. This is definitely a must pick for the week if you're a Spider-Man fan. Definitely pick up Amazing Spider-Man #1. Now, try as I must, I wasn't going to include this book again this week, but man, it was just so good. Batman Eternal #4. Once again, continuing this great story that I'm loving. It's got that whole detective angle. We get to see a little bit of Barbara Gordon in this as Batgirl. And honestly, I just get so much of a vibe of Batman the Animated Series off of this. The art is phenomenal. This is the book to pick up from DC as far as I'm concerned. If there's anything worth picking up from DC, it's going to be this book. My next pick of the week was Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, #28. This is continuing that Dawn of the Autobot story. Now, while I'm not picking up everything IDW has put out Transformers, this is a really great book because it's given us more revelation into a certain Decepticon switching sides. Really great story, and the humor is, I love the humor in More Than Meets the Eye, because the Autobots are actually trying to decide what to do with Megatron now. And this is the book to pick up if you want to know what Megatron's fate was following the Dark Cybertron storyline. Go pick it up. So, May the 4th is coming up very soon. So, I couldn't help it. With all the Star Wars news this week, I had to pick up Star Wars Rebel Heist. Now, of course, Dark Horse is losing this license soon, so this might be one of the last books of Star Wars released. But this one is great. Imagine you're the fanboy and you've got to hook up with Han Solo and go on a crazy adventure. This is the book. Now, Rebel Heist actually takes place before the events of Empire Strikes Back and after the Battle of Yavin. And our central character in this is Han Solo. This is a really good look at that character. I would definitely recommend picking this up. These are a bunch of hard choices this week, but I had to go 4 instead of 3. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go summon a Dragon's Word.
I'm in a spinny chair.
You are in a spinning chair.
I am.
Why did the camera get turned down?
I don't know.
It looked like, oh, I got turned down for Nick. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
No.
good.
We're up.
Good.
We're
There we go.
No.
Well, yeah,
I'm
it's
shorter
time.
now.
It's time. It's been another show,
Oh, okay.
you know.
No, I'm not getting up.
and we have things to do.
That's right.
You're touching
And I'm
me
wearing a
weird.
vest now.
Oh, that's right.
And if you've noticed, actually, we've been having a small little counting contest. Have you noticed how many times I've changed wardrobe?
Twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Spider-Man.
That's right. So we're on our way to go see Spider-Man. But while we're doing that, you guys need to mark on your calendars this weekend because this weekend is free comic book day. So that means we're going to be out. We're going to be out and about to different comic book stores, little shops, trying to get, free comics, obviously.
yeah.
But we're also going to be there for you, talking to you guys, as well as, cosplaying ourselves.
Yes.
So, Jason, where all are we going?
Let's see. So far on the list we have Zeus Comics, Madness Comics, Boomerang, and actually Desi's going to be over at Boomerang, so you can check that out. Let's see. I think we said Titan and probably Keys Comics. In fact, I'll just release an official list of where we're going on the Facebook page. What Facebook page is that, by the way? What is it?
I believe the Facebook page is facebook.com/SCNS Live.
We just want to remind them that wasn't a cheap plug at all.
Facebook.com/SCNS. Also not a cheap plug, Cinelinks.com.
Brought to you by the word bullshit.
Oh, God.
Now, first, well, quick thing, real quick, Chris. You've got a mic over there, right? You have the comics up. What comics can we hope to see this weekend?
Well, we're gonna, of course, you've got your gold books. Of course, we've got Archie, and of course the Bongo comics. We got we got the New 52 Futures in Special Edition.
Oh, that's
Apparently, we got one for Jason here. We got Power Rangers,
I'll get it.
and of course, my favorite. I love Kaboom. I'm a Kaboom nut. It's a Kaboom sampler. That's right.
Oh, you know what they say. If it's free, it's me.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one.
Of course, also you got your silver books. You got Atomic Robo. I love Atomic Robo and Friends. Let's see. Of course, you've also got a lot of independent stuff in this too. Not a lot of stuff. Of course, graphics. Scholastic's got the dumbest idea ever, which is about a couple kids who decide to make their own comic book. And also, whoa, hang on. We got a classic here for all you Victor Hugo fans. Les Miserables. Les Miserables.
Anyway,
All right.
and we do have an announcement for next week's show.
That's
Actually,
right.
we have some special guests joining us in the studio. Mr. Terry and Halo of Showed Up Studios. will be
Yeah.
coming. Tomorrow's show is going to be, sorry, not tomorrow's show. Next week's show is going to be a Toku-themed show. Yes, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider. We're going to be talking like some of the toys, some of the episodes, and why have these shows lasted so long. So join us next week. Some very talented artists, good friends of ours will be joining us. It'd be nice to have some studio guests up in here.
That's right. Now, one last thing we'd like to address as well, which first of all, thank you to Terry and Halo for coming by next weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Next week to join us for the show. In 2 weeks, we will be at Dallas Comic Con.
Yes!
We
That's
were
right.
thankful. We were lucky to get in, and we will be covering all 3 days for you guys.
That's right. We will be there, and we're going to hunker down there. We're going to make Dallas Comic Con our own. So you might see, I don't know, my uncle there. You might see a couple of cosplayers there from our very own team. Stop by, come say hi, and talk to us. But one thing that you will see, though, is you're going to see a lot of content leading up to it. So you're going to want to stay tuned on the channel. Cora, what's that channel?
It is youtube.com/SCNS Live.
Actually, it's the Untitled
Oh.
SCNS.
We need to change that. But it's /the Untitled SCNS.
That one, yes. I
And
get
if you
that
see me
confused.
on Saturday, bring me some whiskey because it's my birthday.
No, don't. We need him sober.
Happy birthday.
No, on the 17th when we were at Dallas Comic Con, it'll be my birthday, actually.
What?
Bring him whiskey, but don't
I
let
need
him
to
drink
make
it.
a cake.
Yeah, seriously, no joke.
Wow. All right. Anything else, guys?
I don't think so.
I think we
All
got
right. Check out the Father Gamer Podcast. Go on Cinelinks.com. Check out our YouTube page. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. And as always,
Keep
keep
on
on
nerding.
nerding.